the reason steroids has got a bad rap is because people have been it's been barred obviously, and people on the black market really have been making it in their bathtubs, no doubt. You know, cutting corners, not doing it properly, because they do use steroids in a lot of things. They use steroids in cancer treatment, you know, so you don't lose weight. I think steroids was first introduced in like 1940s in World War II. I think it was Hitler, the German army or whatever. Whereas actually, you know, trying to make super soldiers, and then it came into the mainstream. But who knows from that point on who's been using it? You know what I mean? You can't really say. But everybody else just didn't get caught. Yeah. So, like I said, Roger Clemens. You know, if I was him, I would be doing the same thing he's doing. Because, first of all, let's get this clear. First of all, to be a sports star playing at that level, like, you know, your Roger Clemens, your A-Rod, your LeBron Jameses, you have to have talent first. You have to have talent. Steroids you don't inject steroids into you and then all of a sudden, hey, you can play any sport you want, because that's not the case. You have to have it's been hard work, dedication, and you know the know-how and the ability and you know DNA and all that kind of stuff. So don't think if someone plunges a needle in their ass that they're gonna start playing sports right away. It's not the needle that gets up, you know. 5 o'clock in the morning, starts doing cardio and starts working out and starts, you know, practicing throwing those pitches, shooting hoops, and you know, doing all those kind of things, riding a bike like Lance Armstrong. First of all, you have to have the talent, because I'm sure if that was the case, there would be people lining up in front of your doctor's office, you know, asking for steroids so that they can collect their $10 million paycheck. Think about that, people. Don't just believe, okay, oh, these steroids is a cheater. No. And in many cases, it's probably taking steroids is probably leveling the playing field, where, you know, this guy is better than you, like that much better than you, like you're Michael Jordan, and then everybody kind of now playing on the same level, with especially in the Olympics. So back those years ago, you know, look at Michael Phelps, not taking steroids, he's been tested, whatever. But this guy is so dominant. How could you possibly beat him? The guy's won 8 gold medals. You know, you're definitely is demoralizing in a way, sort of. There's no one else as good as him. Make it a game. You know, I'm not saying make it. I'm not taking steroids. Saying, hey, don't take steroids. But you know, do your investigation. Like Sylvester Stallone said, you know, when he took steroids for the reason because his testosterone was declining. You know, and he wanted the replacement for that testosterone that was declining. You know, with his testosterone, it makes you look younger, feel younger. Why not? You know, if that's the way you want to live your life, you know, you do whatever you want to do. There's a lot of people who smoke marijuana, and those same people are saying, hey, you're taking that guy shouldn't be taking steroids because it's a drug. You know, if people take marijuana for a reason, I think you should be able to make your decisions yourself. I'm not promoting the use of steroids, even though it probably just sounded like it did. But what I'm saying is, do your investigation. Don't believe everything the media tells you about a certain thing. Because on the issue of steroids and on the issue of the drug use in the American sports and whatever sport, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you're aging, you're getting up there, and then you need that replacement, you know, to make you feel younger and perform at the level you were performing at before, because these people are pressuring you to do it. They should really, you should really just do your investigation, and you should, you know, be able to make the decision yourself. There's some people who don't do it, and that's probably the misinformed. But then, you know, like when you come in the league, you're 21 years old, and you're performing at this level, you know what I mean? And once you age and you still want to play, look at Michael Jordan. I'm sure he probably may have even considered it when he came back, because he certainly didn't play the same when he was playing for Washington. You know, LeBron James right now, he's like, I never do steroids, blah, blah, blah. I'm sure he would like to, he'll think that over when he's 35. You know, because his testosterone's declining. He can't jump as high. He can't perform at the same level. His coordination's off. All these kind of stuff. His sex drive is down. Look at, okay, one of the most popular growing drugs there is what is that, Viagra and Cialis. Let's just say there's a porn star and he's taking Viagra and to perform all his scenes very well. Would you say it is another guy who's not taking Viagra and he can perform at the same level? Could he possibly say, hey, that guy's cheating, I should be, with that girl, but he's only with that girl because he's taking Viagra? Like, come on now, does that make sense? I'm probably just rambling now. I'm thinking of anything that just comes to mind. But like, you gotta look at it in these sort of ways. You know what I mean? Like, I think, like, my basic thing is the media. That's what it all comes down to. All these things in the media. I'm doing investigations on these kind of things, like informal investigations. I'm not like running a whole damn, a police or FBI sort of scheme of things with all this paperwork and backup files and all this. All I'm doing is just, hopefully anyone who watches this, becomes informed about these sort of things, and takes up and says, hey, you know what, this guy could be right, he could be onto something here, and does the investigation for themselves. You know what I mean? When people write books, they do their investigation and they write the book. Anybody with a lot of knowledge can write a book on any certain topic. There's certain formats, obviously, to write a book, but you can have somebody write it for you, and all the words that comes out of your mouth are yours. But what I'm saying here, like, anybody can write a book as long as they do their knowledge, and a lot of these things, other things that you do say, make sense. Because these book writers, there's their own opinions. These people who write in columns, it's their own opinions. It's not, you don't have to just conform to what any one person just says or what any couple people just say. Take the information, make it make sense to you. That's what I can say. That's all I can say. I don't know if I touched up on everything about steroids in there, or the media on steroids, because if you look at here, I'll take a couple things. I remember a wrestler, Chris Benoit, killed his wife. They said it was something to do with steroids. It had nothing to do with steroids. Obviously, steroids are in the system. They stay in your system for a long time. Well, I think for 3 months they stay in you, or a month or something. Depends which one you take. But it doesn't make you it doesn't change your whole brain of things and it makes you more aggressive in the gym. But he's been taking it a while. But it's weird that they say, if Chris Benoit was 150 pounds and he killed his wife, he was just crazy. But seeing as how he's like 250 pounds, it must be steroids. Steroids had nothing to do with the murder. There was a lot of things probably me leading up to it, but they just obviously they want to. If you notice in the media, anything that does happen that's bad to somebody or involving people, whatever, they always look for a reason, and it's always a reason that this happened to them when they were a kid. They took this ingredient. It's never this person is just an idiot, because that would be just too easy, and the investigation can't be ongoing. Or he was just a cruel man. There's always there's always the psychologists that go. They ask them, and they peer into the soul and the mind of these people, and then they have the big conclusion at the end. I think those things are a load of crap. I think my video blog is coming to an end now, but like I was saying, do your investigation for yourself. Don't let anybody else tell you something and then you take it and that's the absolute truth and it's written in stone. No, it's never written in stone. Do your investigations, man. I'm telling you, when you watch TV, there's lies, there's actors on TV all the time. Knowledge is power.